Industry plays a crucial role in our everyday lives. It creates jobs and provides a wide range of essential materials, products and services. But we must ensure that industrial facilities are safely located and operated, as accidents can have severe consequences on our societies, environments and economies. The devastating impacts of major industrial accidents have been evident over the past decades, within and across country borders. Land use planning is a powerful tool to prevent and minimize the disastrous effects of industrial accidents. It is a process in which authorities define the types of activities and developments that are allowed in particular locations. This helps to separate land uses that are incompatible, for example, by ensuring there are appropriate safety distances between industrial facilities and sensitive land uses like homes, hospitals, and nature reserves. Land use planning also sets procedures for identifying, assessing, and managing risks. Therefore, close cooperation between planning and industrial safety authorities is needed to better protect lives and the environment. In neighbouring countries too. Authorities need to know the external risks a new, modified or existing industrial facility poses due to its siting, modification or new developments nearby. Risk assessment is a tool for modelling the potential number of human casualties or damages to buildings and the environment due to an industrial accident or natural disaster. A significant amount of data is required for a risk assessment, not only about the hazards, but also about the surrounding population too. This information is required early in the planning process, when it's still possible to amend plans and implement safer alternatives, like changing the proposed location or orientation of new buildings. Such integration of land use planning and industrial safety is a major step towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goals and implementing the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction. So how can governments improve their coordination of land use planning and industrial safety? First, they should strengthen their land use planning schemes and industrial safety procedures so that planners and industrial safety experts have to notify and consult with each other. Second, governments should incorporate risk assessments into the decision-making procedures for land use and development proposals. Third, they should implement training and educational programs to build the capacity of planners and industrial safety experts. In doing so, governments should implement the provisions of legal instruments that help countries to reduce the impacts associated with industrial accidents. The UNECE Convention on the Transboundary Effects of Industrial Accidents requires countries to identify, evaluate, and reduce industrial risks within and across country borders. Countries should establish policies on land use, the siting of industrial facilities, and their significant modifications. The Convention encourages countries to enhance transboundary cooperation through information sharing on industrial risks and agreeing on ways to mitigate their potential effects. Other treaties, such as the UNECE Convention on Environmental Impact Assessment in a Transboundary Context and its Protocol on Strategic Environmental Assessments, also assist countries in integrating environmental, health and safety consideration into plans, programs or projects at the earliest stages possible. The UNECE Guidance on Land Use Planning provides examples of different land use planning approaches and risk assessment methods, and describes the key steps authorities should take to evaluate land use proposals involving industrial facilities. Countries can make use of this guidance to improve their planning, coordination, and decision-making. Bringing together land use planning and industrial safety considerations benefits everyone. It protects lives and livelihoods, benefits our economies, and encourages safe and efficient industrial activity.